The purpose of coming to Paris is to follow up this important conference of the climate change. Why it is important? Because likely it will reach an accord, an agreement on the worldwide question of climate change. And here it's going to happen.
So you're Brazilian. You wanted to speak about something special which just happened in Brazil and which can be directly linked to the negotiation here.
Well, it was a disaster. A mining disaster would happen next month in Brazil, up in the mountains. A mining of iron ore which accumulated in a lake of wastes, a waste pond. And then this pond collapsed because of mismanagement. When it collapsed, a kind of avalanche, a kind of like a tsunami of mud went through the river, destroyed two small villages, and ran 600 kilometers to the Atlantic Ocean. It was a huge mining disaster to environment, to fisheries, people who live near the river, the birds, livelihood of agricultural small farmers and villages. Two large cities, Governador Valadares and Colatina, they went without drinking water for 1 week. They had to bring water with a truck of huge populations.
So are you calling for something? Are you calling for some kind of regulation of mining all over the world?
Well, internally, the presidency of Brazil have created a special task force to do two things. First, to deal with the disaster and the river basin, populations, biodiversity, and so on. And second, to revise the mining law in such a way that to expand the responsibilities of corporations. This mining disaster was done at the Brazilian joint venture with Australia called Samarco. It's a joint venture of Vale, a Brazilian corporation, and BHP of Australia. So this joint venture is the one who did the mismanagement as a consequence for the disaster.
So does the Brazilian government feel concerned about this? Are they trying to negotiate something? Did they put the mining issues into their INDC?
Well, at the COP21, the main issue is mining. Mining is a source of climate change gases, CO2, methane, not only because of coal, petroleum, and gas, the fossil fuel, but other minings as well, such as mining in tropical forests, mining in the Amazon, mining in Indonesia is also emitters. Therefore, one point of discussion at the COP21 is to have an agreement regarding mining as a source of greenhouse gases.
To make a world very green, really green, to fight the climate change, should we step by step abandon mining for good?
No, the main principle is to adopt the sustainability principle, the one which was raised by UN Commission many years ago. It says the following, including to mining. The sustainability is a contract between generations in such a way that this generation lives for the next as much nature as possible, not less. So it leaves water, more water, drinkable water for the next generation, more minerals, more forest, more soil, agricultural soils. Everything in nature must be left more. So mining has a responsibility to deal with the whole environment surrounding the mining operation. This is the principle which is expected to be adopted.
Thank you very much for your time and for your answers.